Hey guys, welcome back to the family of three. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're here in Tokyo. This is our last day of our trip.
Yeah, later on this afternoon, I think about 6 o'clock, we've got a flight back to New Zealand. But that gives us this morning to have a bit of a look around before we've got to make our way to the airport this afternoon.
So we're going to head to TeamLabs Borderless. This will be our third TeamLabs.
Yeah, they've been incredible so far. I think there's only 3 in Japan, but yeah, you see a lot online about how good they are, and they are incredible. So I'm glad we did book the 3.
Yeah.
And I say it's a nice way to finish off our last day here in Japan.
Yeah, TeamLabs Planet was pretty awesome, so it's going to be interesting to see how that one compares because they're both here in Tokyo, where the other one was out Osaka way. So yeah, we're going to head over to where TeamLabs is now, and we've got a booking for 9 o'clock. So we booked directly from their website, which was pretty easy. It's just you've got to work out your right date and far enough advance. I think it's usually about a month in advance. But yeah, so we're going to head over there now.
So far it's really quite interesting here. This one's done a lot more on projections than what the other one is. So there's a lot of projections on the wall and on the floor. And the projections quite often follow you. Like in this room, the actual butterflies are following me around as we go. But yeah, there's music playing throughout the whole sort of atmosphere in here. So each room you go to, the music is continuous. But as you move around, some of the artworks follow you as well. Some are more vibrant, some are more sort of calm, but yeah, really quite interesting, but really quite different than what the other TeamLabs have been as well at the same time. So this room is incredible. It's done as a big waterfall. So all the walls around your 360-degree room are done into waterfalls, and then the water runs across the floor in different current waves as well. They seem to avoid where people are standing possibly, and as they move around depending on where people are, but yeah, phenomenal room as well. I think this might be one of the feature rooms of this place. So as you stand in one spot, the current of the water slowly changes to make its way around you because you become an object in the room. So the water definitely is flowing around like where you stand and things as well. So another thing with these rooms is if you stay in them long enough, they'll change. So the waterfalls have now disappeared largely, and the flat walls have become more floral. So just like the petals blowing in the breeze, and as they again follow you around wherever you move.
When you first come in, there are lockers that you can put your bags and jackets and stuff in, which is fantastic. So it means you can be more free for going around the art exhibit. What's so amazing about this is you can revisit rooms and they'll look completely different. It's incredible how it keeps flowing throughout every single room. Different things change, and then if you go back, it will be different again. It's incredible. Like when we first came in this room, it was the waterfall with all flowers. Now we've got all birds everywhere. It's so amazing. I don't know how to describe it even more other than keep saying amazing. But yeah, we're really enjoying ourselves. This is a little fun platform that you can take a break on and take a few beautiful photos as well.
the room we're in now has a slightly sloping floor, and it's mirrored on all edges, and then the ceiling is a projection, or multiple projections, around little poles that run up. The poles are really quite wobbly as well. And at the moment there's fish swimming around up top, but they do change as well in this room.
Isn't this amazing? We first started being with the high ones above us, and now as the room went around they got lower and lower, and now they're at our waist height. I'm assuming they're meant to be like lily pads.
So this room is absolutely stunning. All the spheres hang from the ceiling at all different lengths, and the spheres light up as well, but the entire room is sort of mirrored, so it creates magical effects around you. The whole place so far is actually phenomenal. I thought at the start it was going to be quite limited in size, but the more you go, the more you seem to find pockets where you just expand into other areas, and it's really becoming amazing, this whole experience. With all the TeamLabs, it's all about texture as well, so all the objects you can touch and the surfaces you go against all have different textures. So the walls, like in this area, are fuzzy type surface, and the daffodil type flowers before were a more shiny surface, and polished surfaces in other areas, so always changing.
As you make your way through the path of all the rooms, there are 2 restrooms that we've been able to see, and there's also a tea house where you can get some different types of teas as well. So yeah, when you're going through, you need to really make sure you've checked every sort of room and that you've gone to every area, otherwise you might miss some. The probably biggest tip I could give you though is make the booking for the 9 o'clock when it first opens, because it's what we did, and it was very quiet at the beginning, but now as time's gone on and we're making our way out, the rooms are getting a lot more full, and you don't have as much like area to do photos and really look at it without millions of people. So yeah, biggest tip is try and book the 9 o'clock session, which is the first one. There's a little offshoot room where you can draw and colour in a picture, and then you scan it and it actually gets put up onto all the screens around us, so you can see your drawing swimming around with all the other drawings.
So with the fish you could have made earlier on, there's actually stuff that you can get them printed on, your designs. So you could get t-shirts, bags, all sorts of stuff like that, which is just a really cool touch, as you can get your own personalised souvenir. So TeamLabs was lots of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely a really cool experience, and I'm glad I got to do it. I think TeamLab Planets was my favourite one, but TeamLabs Borderless is definitely a close second for me. It was amazing there and super cool to be able to see and experience, and it's crazy how they did all that. But now we've headed over to Tokyo Tower and having a little look around, seeing it, and then we're going to go and do some other stuff before we head to the airport to go back home.
our stay here in Tokyo doing the TeamLabs. We really enjoyed that, and we've enjoyed going to all the 3 TeamLabs throughout Japan.
Yeah, I think my favourite was probably TeamLab Borderless and maybe TeamLab Planets. Absolutely equal. TeamLabs Botanical down in
It was still
Osaka
really
was
good.
really good, but maybe just a pinch behind as well. But all fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a really good day, and we're currently waiting to board our plane to go back to New Zealand.
Yeah, we took the express train here to the airport. We were a little bit nervous about lugging all the luggage throughout the terminals in the train station, but it worked out fine in the end. It wasn't too bad. We found the lifts easily.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So they had dedicated luggage and space and things like that. But the trip as a whole has been absolutely amazing. I still think maybe the standout was out Nagano, as they in the Snow Monkeys. Also, the Nara and the Deers were fantastic as well.
We've had so many amazing experiences, haven't we?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed being able to go to Disneyland as well.
Yeah.
That was lots of fun.
There's another Disney park off our list. We're trying to get to all of them, so we're getting there.
Yeah, it might be a few more years now before we get to another, but yeah, it was fantastic to getting to do so many Disneys all in a relatively short space of time. So yeah, really good.
Yeah, but our whole Japan trip's been amazing. It's sort of blown our minds, really. You know, way more exciting than we expected it to be, and so much more diverse.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed our time here and getting to come here and just see everything around here.
Yeah, thanks for coming along with us.
And we've loved sharing this series with you, and we hope to share more videos with you, even ones like this. So could you please like and subscribe so you can see more of our videos. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!